Bottom tier character Tomozaki second season episode 1. And to be honest, I didn't know if I was going to review this second season of this anime. Not because it's bad or anything like that. In fact, it's actually all the opposite, but I will explain that a little bit later. But the reason I didn't know if I was going to review it or not is because at the same time that this anime comes out, we also have Classroom of the Elite, so I still don't know, to be honest. I think I will explain it a little bit later or at the end of the review because I don't want to take the beginning of the review talking about this. So yeah, I think I will explain it in detail when the review ends at the end of the video. So getting straight into the episode, into the first episode. The first episode was actually pretty nice, pretty calm. You already have what is going to happen in the next episodes, not only in the next second episode, but in the next second, third, fourth, and fifth episodes. I like that about this episode that already we have something to expect for the upcoming episodes because you have sometimes that the first episode doesn't actually do that much. It's just introductory stuff, not too much happened. But this episode was not like that. Like I said, we got to see all the main characters. We got to see, of course, Tomozaki, Aoi interacting with the class. And we already saw in this episode how the arc is going to be. Basically, the arc is going to be based upon, or at least the first couple of episodes, maybe the 3 or 4 first episodes, I think they're going to revolve around getting Erika Konno to, be motivated for the whatever they're doing, these sport festivals or these sports they're doing. I think that is the first thing that the episode is going to be, or I should say the anime is going to be focused on. This mission was given, of course, by Aoi because as we all know, Tomozaki is trying to get better at the game of life according to his own words. He's trying to get better at, at socializing, at being friends with others, and even having a girlfriend. So that was the first mission that Aoi gave him in this episode. Actually, a tough mission if you actually think about it, because as we saw in this episode, Erika is actually kind of a, I don't know how you can say, a mean girl, a pretty scary person to be honest. And I don't know exactly what Tomosaki is going to do in order to convince her to be motivated for the softball game. We got clues in this episode because as we saw, he was going around asking people what could potentially be a motivation for Erika to get, well, motivated, of course. We got hints that maybe she needs to have some competition. For example, it was mentioned that she doesn't like to be looked down upon. It was also mentioned that she likes, I think it was Nakamura or something like that. So yeah, maybe those two things are going to play a big part in it. Of course, she also likes softball, so yeah, something along those three things. There's going to be something happening, so let's see what that is. We also saw how at the same time that Tomozaki was trying to figure out how to deal with this new mission that Aoi gave him, well, he was also, upgrading his socializing skills. So for that part, it was actually a very good episode for Tomozaki. I still don't know, to be honest, with who Tomozaki is going to end up with. If I were to guess, I will probably say the most obvious answer, and that is Aoi. She's the second protagonist aside from Tomozaki, so it will make sense that it is her, the one that Tomozaki is going to end up with. But I mean, who knows? The anime could throw, a curveball. There's also Kikuchi potentially that he could end up with, but I mean, besides that, I don't think anyone else. I don't think in this mini arc, Tomosaki is going to get close enough with Erika to like her, and vice versa for her to like him. But who knows? I mean, that could potentially happen. I don't discard it, of course, but I don't know. I don't have full confidence in that happening. But I mean, let's see. Let's see what happens. It was also mentioned how Izumi and also Erika like Nakamura, so potentially there could be a rivalry there. Maybe that will help Erika get motivated for the baseball or softball tournament or game. To be honest, I don't remember who exactly Nakamura likes. I don't know if it was hinted in this episode, but I do know that it was mentioned in the first season. I just don't remember exactly who Nakamura exactly likes. If I were to guess, I would say Izumi, but I don't know, to be honest. Like I said, not too much else happening in this episode besides that. We got, like I said, mainly the introduction to what is going to happen in the next episodes. And like I said at the beginning of the episode, now I will explain if I'm going to be reviewing the anime or not. And the reason why I wasn't sure if I was going to be reviewing this first episode is because of the fact that At the same time that this anime comes out, also Classroom of the Elite comes out. And to be honest, I don't know if I have the time to be reviewing both animes, but I mean, I could perfectly be reviewing the second or third episodes, or even the whole anime. It depends on how my day pans out. If I have time, then yeah, I will be reviewing every episode that comes out. If not, then I will be reviewing whenever I have time. And maybe I won't be reviewing the anime at all. I think it all depends, like I said already, how not only my personal time pans out throughout the day, but also how the anime in general pans out, because sometimes the anime doesn't have to be bad or anything like that to not be reviewable. Sometimes it is just the fact that some animes are just meant to be, enjoyed while you sit back and eat something, drink something. And maybe the second season could beat that, or maybe not. It depends on how it develops itself throughout the upcoming episodes. But even if you like this first episode review, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you maybe want to see the next episode review or the whole anime reviewed. So yeah, if you could do that, I would appreciate it a lot. And yeah, I guess that will be everything for me. And I guess I'll see you all, or maybe not, in the next episode review.